Manny, why don't you go home? I'll lock up for you.
Where's home?
The mansion, of course.
It is not my home.
It's where your family is, your real family. Well, I'm gonna go for a walk. It's a beautiful night.
Scotch. I remember Scotch. You know, it's funny, one less person around the house and it seems completely empty.
Don't start, Ed.
I didn't come to give you a lecture.
You didn't come for the Scotch.
Just say I'm returning a favor. Not too long ago, you went to a hell of a lot of trouble to get me out of a dangerous situation. Now it's my turn.
I'm not a prisoner in the jungle, Ed. I chose this, and I know what I'm doing.
Then explain it to me.
I moved out because it is the best thing for Michelle and Robbie.
According to who? To you, to her, to...
For your information, Ed, Michelle begged me to let her go. It's really irrelevant anyway, because we were not going to get past this. We are too far apart. Frankly, I cannot blame her for flipping out the way she did. About what happened with Edmund.
Well, so who do you blame? Yourself?
It isn't about blame. We just see things differently.
Yeah, but who doesn't?
Ed, I was ready to kill Edmund.
I saw the tape.
So you know. All I was doing was protecting my family in the best way that I knew how, and...
Maybe the only way.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I mean... You're saying you would do it again? I mean, if you felt threatened?
Yes, I would. And that's the problem. Michelle does not want someone like that in her life. She does not want someone like that raising our son. So there is no room for me. You should be happy. The Bowers are safe again.
You know, I'm not judging you nearly as harshly as you're judging yourself.
You think I was right to do what I did with Edmund? Would you do the same thing?
When I was first taken captive in Africa, there was one thought going through my mind, and that was to get home to Rick and Michelle. But over time, that changed.
You stopped thinking about them?
No. But it's like I got used to where I was. I mean, I almost became part of that tribe, in a sense.
They were a tough crew.
Yes, they were.
You did what you had to do in order to survive.
The point that I am trying to make is that people can change depending on their environments.
So I can change too. Is that what you're going to say? Is that it?
Well, I don't think you've given yourself enough credit or enough time to find out.
Ed, I know what you're suggesting. That if I just try harder, I'll become the straight arrow that Michelle deserves.
Isn't she worth it?
Of course she is. But Ed, you didn't see me trying. I turned myself inside out when you were in Africa. I was in that mode for a very, very long time.
And it just didn't take?
You saw that video.
Well, what, so you're a natural-born killer?
You know, there are most people, when they want to cross the street to the opposite corner, they will use the crosswalk, even if they're in a big rush and it's very important to them. I will jaywalk every time. That's just who I am.
That's who you are now. Now!
Ed, I have tried to change, and I have changed as much as I possibly can, but it is not enough.
So you're totally accepting the fact that you are, what, a jaywalking?
No, I'm doing what is best for Michelle.
Well, what the hell do you think I'm doing here? Now look, Danny, you are a husband and a father. Now, I know that you feel old and wise, but man, from where I'm sitting, you are so young. You are too young to have discovered who you are yet. You don't define yourself by a single event. It's an ongoing process. It takes an entire lifetime.
So hang in there. Is that what you're going to say next? Hang in there.
Hang in there.
It's too late. It has already taken its toll. It has been slowly eating away at our marriage for years.
She loves you.
And I love her. That's why we're doing this. Because we want her to have the best possible life that she can have, her and our son. A life without fear.
There is no life without some fear.
Look, I know what you're trying to do. But you do not understand. You can't understand. My life is very different from yours. No one gets out of my jungle.
Danny. Are you busy?